It's about that time for a car and garage update, guys. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Steezy, and today, like I just said right now, we are going to be doing a car and garage update. There's quite a bit of things that's been going on. Haven't posted a video for a little over a month now, and I've been trying to stay on the grind. And the plan is to at least be posting one video per week, but things just got a little hectic. Trying to get a lot of content out there and a lot of things lined up, but like my personal life and stuff, I'm just trying to balance that out and get all these things planned. And I'm really not trying to rush anything, because once you rush into things, things go wrong and you run into issues, and I'm not trying to deal with that. First things first, I guess we can talk about the G20 a little bit, because we did run into an issue, guys. In the previous video, I talked quite a bit about working with MG Flasher and how they sponsored the G20 build, and I'm going to be working with them. Guys, I ran into an issue, and it has to do with the ECU. If you guys are familiar and know a little bit about the new BMWs, some of the ECUs are locked, and you have to have the benchmark unlocked by like a professional. You have to send it off somewhere, or some certain shops have the unlocking tool, but it's like a very, very expensive program and tool that you have to unlock the ECU. And that's the only way you can have like a tune, is by unlocking the ECU. Without unlocking the ECU, you pretty much can't flash any of the maps, can't get into the ECU to download pretty much anything. So we're working on that, guys, where I'm trying to look for a shop locally so that I don't have to send the ECU off for like weeks, because I have heard some stories of it taking up to a month or two, and I'm not trying to do that. I need to have the G20 working, because the Cutlass currently doesn't work, and then we have my wife's Jeep, and that's the only 3 cars that we have. Well, 2 technically, because the Cutlass does not currently drive, but it is a small issue, guys. I have the hood popped. I don't show the Cutlass, especially not with the hood pop, that often. I think only a couple times when I lived at my other house. But yeah, guys, the Cutlass engine is a V8 engine. It's a 350 small block, 350 rocket, I should say. That's what these motors are called. This is a 1971 Cutlass. The engine is perfectly fine. I did get a new battery. I think I got this just a couple months ago. I would say like 6 months ago I got the battery, and it does crank. It just does not want to like actually start and turn over. And in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be having my dad come over. He knows everything about these cars. How I first got interested in cars was I was very young, because I was just around these Oldsmobiles, 442s, GTOs, all the old school muscle cars. I was around, and that is why I have a 1971 Cutlass, guys. I know I've been saying it, guys, but the Cutlass is really in the works right now. I'm really pushing the gas on trying to get this Cutlass at least started and vinyl wrapped by the end of the year. And yes, I said vinyl wrap. That's a little hint. I'm just going to announce it right now. I've been stalling on the Cutlass build, but I'm going to say right now, I am working with Vinyl Frog, who I previously worked with to get the G37 wrap. And yes, guys, I am going to tell you guys exactly what happened to the G37, because I pretty much never told you guys the news or what ended up happening to the G37. It was kind of just in one video one day, and then the next I end up getting the G20. I am going to be talking a little bit more about the G37, but that's going to be in a whole different video, because that has nothing to do with the 2 current builds that we're working on right now. But yeah, vinyl video to look forward to. I just need to find out who's going to be helping me, if it's going to be my homie David, who helped me with all my other builds, or what we're going to end up doing. I am trying to plan out the steps of getting this Cutlass done. I just wanted to show you guys the engine right now, and that is pretty much everything I'm gonna say about the Cutlass. Let me show you guys, because if you guys haven't seen my previous videos, let me show you guys the interior, because the Cutlass is so beautiful. It has this racing steering wheel. This thing is like 1,100 bucks. I bought this back in the day, way back in the day, for like 400 bucks, and now it's like 1,100. So I'm up on the steering wheel. Absolutely love it. It's very rare. And then you got the white leather interior, which I absolutely love, because it has the white top. And I will say right now, when I vinyl wrap this, I'm keeping the two-tone. I'm keeping the top white, so there's going to be paint exposed on the top, just so that it can match the interior of the white leather. And it's nice because I have like black carpet. I am going to have to get new door panels, as you guys can see. That is not going to be looking fly once I have the nice vinyl. Because guys, when the vinyl wrap is done, this car is going to be looking so different. Like, it's going to be a showstopper, a head turner for sure. Because you don't really see, especially young people like me. I'm only 27, guys. Like, you don't see young 20-year-olds driving around with a 1971 Cutlass, just like an old classic car. I mean, most of the time you just see them driving like a newer BMW or Mercedes or a new Honda, any type of new car. But the old school cars, very rare to see. Even being here in Arizona, there is some of them that drive around during like the weekends, but it's usually like your older grandpa. And no throwing shade at it, mad respect to all the grandpas out there driving their cars and not letting them sit. But yeah, interior wise, pretty well, not that much to do. But then the door panels, let me show you guys what it's like from the driver's view. So classic. At one point, this was the only car that I did own. So yeah, I was driving this daily. So I definitely need to get it back on the street, guys. Like, I would feel so like badass, I guess I'd say, just driving this nowadays, because back in the day I was younger, I definitely appreciated driving this and I thought it was really cool, but I don't know, I just have so much more appreciation for this car now because it's like years later, and I'm just so happy I kept this and didn't sell it, because I could easily sell this car, guys, and like have so much like cash just on the side. Like, this car is completely paid off and I could just sell this and have so much more extra cash, liquid cash on the side, or throw it into the BMW and still have thousands of leftover. But I can never get rid of this car, guys. I think this car literally will always be part of my collection, always be part of my family. And yeah, I can't wait to get both of my kids in here one day in the bench seats, because as you can see, we've got the bench right here, the bench in the front. It is just such a badass car and I love it. I definitely need to go all gas, like how I said, and get this finished. So let's talk a little bit more about the G20, guys. I want to first say thank you to all the new subscribers. We just reached over 25,000 subscribers, and it's really all thanks to you guys and everyone that has the interest in the G20. A lot of you guys reach out to me letting me know that you guys have a G20, even the same color or just a different model. You guys have reached out to me and sent me a DM on Instagram. You guys know I'm replying back to you guys. I've pretty much sent back everyone a reply back who's reached out to me, who's watched my videos, and I'm just so happy that you guys are liking the content on the G20. I've been helping send links if you guys want a part, are interested in knowing where I got a part. I'm more than happy to send you the link to exactly which part I got that for. I'm just really glad to be part of this G20 community, because there's not that many content creators making content on the G20. And like I said, my plan is to really be posting content like every week and at least get 1 or 2 videos out a week. That would just be amazing. I would be so happy. There's content to film, guys. I just need to get out there, and I have a couple friends with like Q60s and different builds like 370Zs, BMWs, so I really need to include them into the videos, because if you guys are familiar with a lot of my videos, it's kind of just me, the camera, and just like my cars and stuff. But I do have some videos of me going to car meets. I really do enjoy filming those videos and going to meets, because it's really diverse and you get to see, and I get to see a whole bunch of different type of cars. It's just not BMWs or like a Cutlass. But yeah, guys, tons of more different content on the way. On my phone and in my notes, I literally have like titles of and ideas of videos I want to film. Just know your boy Steezy's been working behind the scenes, and I'm gonna have a lot of cool things to announce very soon that you guys can participate in. I don't know if that's giving it away, but there is something I'm gonna be releasing that you guys can participate in, and I've been working on it for the past couple months, so I can't wait to update you guys and release what I'm talking about. Once I announce it, you guys will know exactly what I was talking about in this video, and that's just a little hint, guys. Not gonna say too much, but just know some cool things are on the way. So quick, close walk around of the G20. I really want to go over everything on this car right now, guys. Like I said in the title, this is mainly going to be a garage and car update. Maybe after this, we'll go on a drive and I can get you guys some more clips of me driving in the G20 with the AWE track exhaust, because I get a lot of you guys on like Instagram and then on the AWE exhaust video asking me how it sounds. I should have included more POV driving, so I'm going to get you those clips right now. But let's go ahead and talk about this front splitter. This front splitter is probably the most requested thing, like asking for the link. This front splitter was very easy to install, and you can literally get this on eBay. There's a lot of reputable sellers selling the same exact front lip. This front splitter though is literally the best bang for its buck, because it just makes it look more aggressive. I feel like these G20s, especially like the non-M Sport, need these front splitters if you're trying to get that low aggressive look, because with this front splitter too, it makes the front end look a lot lower than it is. But we are on H&R springs, lowering springs, and it is literally the perfect height that I would want to be. It does have a little gap, but from the side it is like literally perfect. I don't want to go too low. This is my daily driver, and I don't want to be buying new front splitters over and over, like how I used to have my carbon fiber front splitter on my 335i. That one would just scrape on everything and get cracked. And then the rear, it's even lower, literally perfect. It's so dialed in the rear. The rear is like my favorite because it also pops out the side. And I have 17.5 ECS spacers in the rear, and in the front I have ECS 15mm spacers. Big shout out to ECS Tuning. Literally shop all my parts on my old 335i and so many parts on the G20 from ECS Tuning. And the wheels that we have on, guys, are the Vossen HF3s. One of my favorite wheels. I've always wanted to own Vossen wheels, like from years ago. It's like 2014, 2015. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's like one of my most popular videos right now that I posted in the past year, which is awesome. Literally, shout out to all you guys. I really appreciate all the love. Now in the rear, we have these eBay rear splitters, I guess you would say, rear side splitters for the rear bumper, and it goes really well and complements the rear diffuser from Maxton Design, and it's like the only one for the non-M Sports that you can get, in my opinion, that look just so nice and aggressive. Carbon fiber spoiler off of a reputable seller off eBay. And yeah, repping LT Motorworks. Big shout out to that shop. One of the dream shops I want to work with one day, guys, because they have the top-notch stuff. Even on the front bumper, I got the LT BMW, and they don't sell these anymore, and I have 2 of them, and I'm glad I do. So if I have like 2 different builds, I can be rocking that. The clean Vossen wheels, check that out. Absolutely love how it's engraved on the side right there. And I do have the BMW center caps, and if you guys seen my previous video, I did order some Vossen center caps, but for some reason they did not want to snap in to these wheels, and I have no idea why. And if you look on the forums too, some people run into the same issue. Quick shout out to Ransom Clothing, one of the freshest clothing brands out there. Take a look of the other rear fitment. And yeah, we're gonna get the G20 out of the garage, guys, so I can give you guys a better look, because I don't have that much space over here. I really need to get some more organization and get this side clear, because I do not, like when I'm cleaning the car, I usually like use some detail spray. I'll show you guys what detail spray I use, because I'm always, every other night I'm in here cleaning the black wheels, because they do get brake dust. But I have the R1 Concept carbon brake pads and the R1 Concept slotted and drilled rotors, and it does get brake dust, but the carbon brake pads definitely help a lot. But I'm just constantly cleaning this car because it's black, it gets dusty, and it just looks so sick when it's completely clean. So every other night I'm in here cleaning it, and that is no joke. My wife can literally contest to that, because she's always like, well, she already knows it now that I'm going to be in the garage for at least an hour wiping it down. And this is what I use, guys. Is the Chemical Guys Speed Wipe. It literally works so great on it, and if you do it like every other day, your car just is always clean. It doesn't take too long as if you were to like actually hose it down and wash it. But I decided in my videos, if something goes wrong, I'm just gonna include it, guys. A lot of the times, and in my old videos, I kind of just cut out if something goes wrong. If I'm like installing something and it's like taking too long, or if it's hard, I'm just gonna start telling you guys literally everything. And this is an example right here. As I was filming the Cutlass, I stepped on the leg of the tripod, and this is literally one of my favorite tripods, and it's broken now. RIP, gonna have to order a new one. Actually, I think I do have another one in the garage, but it's not as good as this one. And I'm sad, so I'm probably gonna have to order that same brand tripod. Hope you guys enjoyed that little cold start. I've been getting a lot of requests of getting more exhaust clips of the AWE track exhaust, like I mentioned before. So I wanted to include that little cold start. I haven't started the BMW in like 2 days or so, but we're gonna go on a little drive right now. I also want to get some more POV driving clips inside the cars, because when I've released the AWE exhaust video, I didn't include too many clips of me driving the car and getting to hear how it sounds inside the car. So yeah, we're gonna go on a drive right now and get some good clips of how the AWE exhaust sounds like inside the car, you know, downshifts, all that. We'll do a couple pulls, nothing too crazy, something slight for this Sunday morning. Let me do a little walk around before we go on this little drive, before we hop in, because I showed you guys around it in the garage, but it wasn't the best lighting. A lot of G20 owners end up reaching out to me about this rear diffuser, because this is pretty much the only one on the market that you can get that actually looks really nice. But yeah, I got some of the aero in the rear. I need to get my side skirts, my side splitters, because that's the only thing that's missing as far as aero. So now you guys can take a look at what it looks like in the sun. And I also want to do a paint correction because as you can see, there are some scratches that run pretty deep. My OCD, I just always want to get these fixed. So I'm going to be doing a paint correction. I don't know if I'm going to try to do it myself and make a video out of it, or just get one of my friends that I've met along the way to come out and do the paint correction. But guys, the G20, I'm loving the all black look. With my old 335i, I had the all black look, but I had the chrome wheels. That was like really the only thing on my car that wasn't blacked out on that. But I'm very glad I went with the all black look with the Vossen HF3 wheels, because I could have got these in chrome, but I'm glad I got them in black because I don't know, I feel like a lot of people that, even if you aren't a car enthusiast and you see this G20 and you just see it all murdered out black, it gets a lot of people to turn their heads and just like it just because of the all black look. It's just something easy to like, you know what I mean? Enough of me talking, let's go on this drive, and then once we get back, I'll announce something to you guys at the end of this video that I'm super excited to announce. So yeah, let's go on this drive, let's get it. Well guys, we're in the G20 now, and like I promised, I'm gonna get some more exhaust clips for you guys. Go ahead and put in some manual. Nothing too crazy, just a slight little pull, but as you guys can hear, the exhaust isn't too aggressive. I mean, in my opinion, it is like the perfect sound note. Some downshifts, another little pull. Gotta be careful, it is a little bit traffic out, but it's not too crazy loud, like I said. And I'm gonna go ahead and just do some casual driving. There's a lot of questions I get is about the drone and if there is a drone or anything like that. And with these cars being 8 speeds, I mean, you have a lot of gears to go through, like opposed to like a 5-speed. So the 8-speed automatic transmission makes the drone like non-existent. And then even on freeways, like you can be in like 8th gear going like 85, 90, and you're not gonna hear any drone whatsoever. A second, here's a little first. And I know I show more of the exterior and the outside of the car more than the interior, but guys, I promise you more driving videos are on the way. I got a new GoPro on the way, and also I want to include more driving videos, not just me pulling up somewhere, taking some cool shots, and you know, I really want to get some cool driving photos. This isn't, by no means is this like a crazy fast car, but it definitely is a very fun car and definitely worth its money. They are pretty quick. Just with like some simple bolt-ons and a tune, I mean, you can be really pushing these cars well. And like I said and mentioned, guys, I need to figure out the tune, because once I get that tune unlocked, this is going to be a whole new beast. Like the engine is just going to be awakened. I've been watching other YouTube videos of like G20's tune. So guys, I cannot wait. Just take a look at the interior, guys. I absolutely love this interior. It looks so freaking clean, and is basically what all the M3s, G80s, and M4s have. A lot of the newer M3s and M4s have like updated displays, but I absolutely love it. It's just so sick that you can get this car for this price. I'm not saying this car is cheap, but you get a lot of car for the money, especially digital dash. It's comfortable, quick, looks so damn good, especially if you do some of the mods that, in my opinion, that I did. I just think it looks so stealthy and so aggressive at the same time. And yeah, guys, absolutely love this car. But once the light turns green, I'm gonna turn right. Oh, they're turning right as well. I will say though, it's a beautiful day. And right here is the park I pretty much grew up at the skate park. So I skateboarded like all through high school, and yeah, guys, I absolutely love this AWE track exhaust. I feel like it's the best bang for its buck. Some backfires, I think I was talking over the backfires, but it definitely did pop. I'm gonna cut. BMW moves, no turn signal, brother. My car is saying I'm too close to this Tesla. And guys, who's with me? I might just be ignorant saying this, but who else when they see a Tesla just floors by it, like downshifts into low gear and just floors by them? Like, guys, I'm a big Tesla hater. Like, if you have a Tesla, that's cool and all, but like, they're just so soulless. Like, and I feel like they're the biggest, cockiest motherfuckers on the road, and they're just like, I don't know, dude. Stereotype, but then again, watch. Well, there you guys have it. Whoever was wondering how the AWE track exhaust sounds like inside the car, there you guys have it. Let's go ahead and turn the G20 off. Goodbye. I like how it says like goodbye when every time I turn off the car. Very mild driving, and soon enough, guys, like I said, we're gonna be driving the Cutlass. Soon enough, once I get that thing up and running, and then I'm gonna have 2 vehicles to be driving back and forth on this channel and doing modifications to the Cutlass. Because don't think just because I get it started, I'm not gonna do stuff to this Cutlass. I want to do so many different modifications I've been wanting to do for years. I'm gonna finally do them. I have all the links saved. Everything is pretty much lined up how I want to do the Cutlass in order. And G20 is also gonna get the side skirts like I mentioned, and something else is coming on the way. I'm not gonna say too much about that. You guys will just have to tune in to see what that next thing is. And big thanks again to everyone that's been tuning into all the new videos, all the new subscribers or the old subscribers that keep on checking in your boys' videos. I appreciate all you guys. And without saying too much, guys, I'm gonna leave it at this. Your boy is coming out with some new clothes coming soon. I have pretty much all the designs in the website done. I'm going to be talking about that a lot more in the next upcoming videos, so look forward to that. And like I said, I'm going to leave it at that. You guys know how it goes. We out here.
Can't do no talking, baby. I feel nauseous, baby, off the zil. No, I'm not toxic, baby. Wish that I could put that on a bloom. I hit the road, I'm trying to get going.